Hello, so in this drawing, I'm going to show you how to draw a bouquet of flowers. So I'm going to break it down into shapes and lines. To start, you're going to want to create a circle. And we're going to copy the sunflower technique that I showed in a previous video. So you're going to take the letter V and you're just going to go around your circle. And then you can go ahead and add a second layer to create more petals. And then we're just going to draw a stem down, but we're going to stop here because we're going to add a vase later. So then using that same idea, you're going to use a circle. You can just change your petals. So this one is going to be more like the letter U. And then same thing, add like a little stem for now. We can always bring our stem down further if we need to. Then over here, I'm gonna draw another U shape. And then I'm gonna use a zigzag line and add 3 lines coming up and make a circle at the end of those lines. And again, take my stem and draw it down. And then on this side, I want to do a similar flower. It's going to be a U. But I'm going to bring this line over and across and then connect this one in and then add one more spike. And then same thing, take my stem and draw it down. I can even add, let's see if I change my center to be more like an oval. And then I use shorter U's. And these are just some great ways to make different flowers for a bouquet of flowers. Of course, you can always add some leaves to your flowers. You can do that with a triangle, like that V on the side, or you can scoop around and scoop back. And then we're just gonna take these flowers, extend them down, and now we're gonna make a vase for them. So I'm gonna take a line and draw it across. Connect it to my nearest stem. Same thing here. Actually, I can just take it through since I'm using a black marker, that's fine. And then this is where you can get kind of creative and come up with your own idea. So you can, if you want your vase to come out rounded, you can use a curved line going out. You could bring the line in. There's all different kinds of possibilities. You can just take it straight down. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep it simple and take it straight down. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a zigzag line and a straight line just to decorate it. And then that's really all I want to do to create my bouquet of flowers. Of course, I can add more details, adding my stem to my leaves. I can add seeds to the middle of my flower. I could use dots in the middle of my flower to create some seeds as well. So there's lots of options for adding more details to your flowers. Once you have your flowers drawn, you want to add some color. So I'm going to use some green on my leaves. You can always add more leaves to make your bouquet of flowers look more full. And then even though I colored this line black, I'm still just going to take a little bit of green and color around that black line. And then I want to use some of my dark green just to add some shading. Bring that line in because we want this piece to be nice and colorful. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and color my centers yellow. I'm going to use a little bit of light orange, like a yellowish orange, just to blend that up into my center to get that golden look or appearance. And then color my flowers. So I'm going to use a violet red over here, make it look kind of like a tulip. I'll use purple over here. So this is what's nice too, is you can make your bouquet of flowers really colorful. I'll use a little bit of blue. And remember to color side to side. It's always a good trick for keeping your lines looking neat. And then go ahead and color these petals yellow to make it like a sunflower. And then I'll take my orange again, maybe a little darker of an orange this time. And I'll just add some shading to the tops of my petals. Okay, and then finally I just have this little guy over here. I'm going to use a nice bright blue. And then I can color my base. I want to likely color black on the inner part, leaving a little bit of my green showing, but that way I get the idea that this is in shadow because those stems pushed together are going to cast a shadow back here. And then I can just make my vase really colorful. I think I'm going to go with some purple for the top half. Again, trying to keep my crayons going the same direction, that side to side motion. And then finally I'll add just a bit of blue. Alright, so this is just one way of drawing a bouquet of flowers that I wanted to show you. Of course, you can go and draw in the background. You could add more details, add more color. So if I wanted to, I can make it appear that my vase is sitting on a table by drawing a line behind it, adding additional lines to make the table look like it has wood grain, then coloring that brown. I could add, you know, cute little designs going around my flowers, maybe practice making my swirls. There's lots of ways that you can get creative and make this piece your own. I can use star patterns, so I make an X and I draw a line through it, make an X, draw a line through it. So there's lots of ways to decorate your background using different patterns, shapes, and designs. I can even use like a wiggly line. So you can really have fun with this and just make it your own drawing and get creative, okay? So I really hope you enjoyed watching this video and that it taught you a few things about lines and shapes and color, as well as drawing flowers. So have a wonderful day and take care, okay? Bye.